Drake and Kendrick Lamar are really butting heads, but Chris Brown and his feud with Quavo is even more insane. Chris recently dropped a track called Weakest Link, where he goes hard on Quavo's skills and even spills some major gossip. He claims that Quavo's ex, Sui, cheated on Quavo with him. This has shaken things up, showing Chris doesn't mind getting personal. The song is super harsh and brings private matters out into the open, shocking both of their fans. As shocking as that, like button and subscribe for more. This year has been full of drama in the entertainment world, starting with a controversial video from Cat Williams. Since then, everyone's been talking about Chris and Quavo's tense relationship, which is even more complicated because they both dated the same person, Karrueche Tran. It seemed like things might cool down after Chris and Quavo were seen together at a fashion show, which made people think they might make up. But Chris was quick to clear that up in another song, Freak, saying just because they were together at an event doesn't mean they're friends. He even throws more shade at Quavo in the song. Quavo hasn't just sat back. He's clapped back at Chris by mentioning some old drama, making it clear they're not done with each other. Their ongoing back and forth in songs and public statements shows how their personal and professional lives are all mixed up. Chris dropped a diss track called Weakest Link aimed right at Quavo, stirring up the drama between them again. This came right after Quavo threw some shade at Chris in his own song, where he dug up Chris's troubled past, particularly his violent behavior towards women, including his ex, Karrueche Tran. Quavo suggested in his lyrics that Chris's behavior was a big reason why he and Tran split up, which is a touchy subject for Chris. Chris has been trying to shake off his past and often says he's a new man. He gets pretty annoyed when people bring up his old mistakes on social media. So when Quavo mentioned these past issues in his music, it really got under Chris's skin. This led to Chris putting out Weakest Link, which was a surprise move since he's not known for being a rapper. The song kicks off with a voicemail from Quavo saying he wanted to keep things cool, but Chris's response in the song was anything but calm. In Weakest Link, Chris goes all in. He uses harsh words for Quavo and even threatens to get physical with him. He also drops a bombshell about having been involved with City, Quavo's recent ex, while she was still with Quavo. This claim seems designed to throw Quavo off balance, especially since Quavo has been pretty sensitive about his romantic life since he and City broke up. The plot thickens with some backstory involving Quavo and his buddies from the Amigos, particularly Offset and the late Takeoff. Apparently, the tension between Quavo and Offset got worse because of Offset's rumored fling with City. This mess of personal ties in the music industry shows just how complicated things can get. With Chris stirring the pot with his claims, Quavo's likely to hit back hard, considering how he's dealt with personal attacks in the past. Adding more fuel to the fire, the industry is buzzing with rumors and everyone's watching how this plays out. Both Chris and Quavo are known for using their music to settle scores and speak their minds, which means this feud could spark even more tracks and accusations flying back and forth. Fans are caught in the middle, some cheering for one side, others for the other, and many just grabbing popcorn watching the drama unfold. This whole situation is a roller coaster of emotions and accusations, with each artist using their platform to express their side of the story, challenge each other, and try to win public support. The ongoing feud not only highlights their personal grievances, but also sheds light on how deep and interconnected relationships in the music industry can be. As they continue to battle it out in public and through their music, it's clear that the lines between personal issues and public entertainment are getting blurrier. Chris Brown and Quavo's feud has turned their music into a battleground where personal issues are aired out for everyone to see. This not only shakes up their personal lives, but also messes with their professional relationships and how the public sees them. Everyone's eyes are on them, waiting to see what happens next. Recently, Chris dropped a bombshell in a new song, spilling the beans about his ex's cheating scandal and throwing some serious shade at Quavo. This has stirred up a lot of emotions from fans and ruffled feathers in the music world. Back in November 2022, the music community was rocked by a tragic event where Takeoff, Quavo's nephew and a member of the Amigos, was killed by a stray bullet during a disagreement at a DISS game. This wasn't just a headline for the tabloids, it was a real painful event for Quavo and his family. Fans reacted strongly, and some even unfairly blamed Quavo for Takeoff's death. The loss was deeply personal and traumatic for Quavo, making the whole situation even more sensitive. Chris's recent track made things even worse by implying that some people wished it had been Quavo instead of Takeoff who died. This line crossed a major line, adding extra pain and tension to an already tough situation. To add fuel to the fire, Chris launched a line of merchandise related to his diss track, complete with taunts aimed at Quavo. This move came off as incredibly disrespectful and has sparked a lot of debates and discussions. It's clear that this feud isn't just a typical celebrity spat. It's got deeper, more painful roots. The ongoing feud between Chris Brown and Quavo has escalated significantly, with Brown's recent diss track, Weakest Link, where he takes several personal shots at Quavo. In this track, Brown claims to have had a relationship with Saweetie while she was still with Quavo, intensifying their public and personal conflict. Brown's lyrics are provocative, referencing the tragic death of Quavo's nephew, Takeoff, and expressing shock that some wished it had been Quavo instead. This particular line has stirred considerable controversy and backlash for its insensitivity. Quavo's musical response came through his track, Tender, where he subtly addresses Brown's accusations and hints at his own past relationship with Brown's ex, Karrueche Tran. The song also touches on themes of betrayal and personal attacks, contributing to the bitterness of their rivalry. Both artists have used their music to publicly address their grievances, leading to a very public and messy display of their personal issues. The situation is further complicated by their connections within the music industry, affecting not just their personal lives but their professional interactions as well. This feud has captured the attention of fans and critics alike, sparking discussions and speculation about the future of both artists' careers. The aggressive nature of their exchanges and the personal elements involved have made this one of the more notable celebrity feuds in recent times. This whole Chris and Quavo drama has gotten so out of hand that some folks are practically yelling, "Can someone please come and break this up?" It's not just about their bad blood anymore, it's affecting their careers and even how people see them. While some celebrity feuds are like a popcorn-worthy reality show, this one's got more real-life sadness than a sad movie marathon. Everyone's on the edge of their seats wondering how Quavo is going to clap back. Is he going to drop a fire track, or maybe just throw some shade on Twitter? With all the emotions and drama mixed in, sorting this out won't be like fixing a broken playlist. This isn't just about diss tracks flying around, it's about real feelings and the fallout from airing them out in public. What do you think? Should celebs air their dirty laundry for everyone to see? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more updates.